folks, I'm Danny Howard. The person that inspired me to play guitar as a kid was Johnny Cash. At that age, if I could have stepped out of my skin and become Johnny Cash or one of the Tennessee Three, I would have. I was wanting to be him so bad. For my 13th birthday, I begged my parents to buy me this guitar. This is a Gibson Trainer model guitar. And on this guitar, I learned to strum. And some of the first music I learned to play was Johnny Cash music, just strumming, which is an art in itself. But once I learned the rhythm, about a year later, as a 14-year-old boy, I ordered a red Silvertone Sears guitar with a little Sears Silvertone amp. And I thought, well, I'm going to plug this in. My first experience with an electric guitar, I'm going to plug this in and I'm going to sound like Luther Perkins and Bob Wooten. Well, it didn't come quite that easy. Sure, I could play the notes, but I wasn't getting the tone that Luther and Bob got. And after much experimentation, looking around, and this is in the early 70s before there was internet, and I couldn't find any instructional booklets on how to do this, kind of became frustrated and thought you had to have a solid body guitar because that old Sears Silvertone was a hollow body. Then one day I had an uncle to visit, and he knew a little bit about playing guitar, but what he could do was the Johnny Cash sound, and he was going. And I says, "You've got to teach me that." And within 2 minutes, he showed me the trick, and here's what he showed me. The notes on the right hand are, but you take the meat of your right hand and muff the bass strings, not too hard, but firm. And within a couple of minutes, I was sounding like Luther Perkins and Bob Wooten. I thought it was the greatest discovery since Einstein came up with E equals MC squared. But over the years, playing with the Rocky Creek Band, playing Johnny Cash tunes, that tone is the Johnny Cash trademark. That's my experience on that. There's many milestone memories of certain songs, and that's one on me learning Johnny Cash. If you would, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you would, please subscribe to our Rocky Creek Band YouTube page.